Capo Java here, the Capo Java Auto. Got a new problem here. Hard to see, but the radiator is starting to leak. Safety first, make sure your car is cool. By cool, I mean not just, it's been off for a while, because this stuff will burn you. Alright, so I'm under the Jeep on the right side, looking up. You can see we have this is the drain valve, and this is a hose that goes to the transmission. So the first step is to open this and drain the coolant. Put a plastic bin under the car to catch the coolant. How do I get there? Okay, it's turning. There's some stuff coming out. It's coming, guys. That doesn't look like the best quality coolant I've ever seen. First step is figuring out how to pull this cap off. Push down and pull up. I did notice some of I think that's coming from the bottom of the radiator cap, so I'm gonna get a new radiator cap. That's draining. The next step I'm gonna do is take off the radiator hoses, or at least the ones on top. Radiator hose on top. Your hose is in bad condition, you can get replacements at an auto parts store. They're like, I don't know, they're pretty cheap. And so I took that hose off. Now I'm going to take off the coolant reservoir. And I'm going to take this off now. To do that, I'm going to push this button out. I got it, just use one hand to push the button and the other one to pull it out and then up. They'll come out. Next step, take off this hose. That just slid right off. Now it's time to take off the fan cover. This guy right here. And to do that, there are these screws right here. These are 13mm bolts. 13mm bolts for this fan cover. Another bolt on the bottom. 2 bolts on each side. 4 total for the fan cover. Okay, so I slid the fan cover back, and that gives us access to the radiator bolts. I believe there are 6 total. 6 radiator bolts, 10mm socket. Alright guys, it stopped peeing. Now let's change that radiator. We get to the good stuff, guys. Now we get to pull out the bottom 3 hoses. How's y'all's day going, huh? Leave it in the comments. There we go. Pulling it straight back with my hands, guys. Using this hand to hold the fan cover. This one to pull it. There we go. It's off. We did lose a few drops of transmission fluid, which is not good. Which needs to stop. Alright, I'm going to try and curl this up so that we don't lose any more transmission fluid, because I forgot to buy that. Now we're going to get this guy right here. Same story. Jeez, I can just pinch this one. Those finger grips, son. Same process. I'm going to get this, remove the radiator hose and then the transmission hose. I turn the bucket so it's capturing all the stuff, and I'll see you on the other side. A little raspberry for the ladies there. A little transmission. Let's have coolant transmission soup. Oh. Just shot pep in the van. Radiator bolts are 6 10mm socket wrenches. Regular socket wrench, guys. Nothing fancy. Same on the other side. I just did the top 2 so far. The last 2 way down there, let's just take them out halfway because they're slotted. save us some extra work. Your call if this one's easier from the top or the bottom. It's the very last bolt, but just loosen it a little bit. And moving the containment box, so you don't want to fish a bolt out of there. The bottom was definitely easier just using this. Just be sure and don't get any of that coolant or transmission fluid in your face. But yeah, it was just easy, just one clank at a time from the bottom to get that one. This one's not that bad. Just loosen it enough to where you can move it. This is it, guys. I can feel it. Let's get this radiator out. Oh. Yeah, there's a metal piece in the way. We got it. She a beaut. Still sharp. Alright, let's compare it to the new one. So, be careful. Mine was getting stuck on this thing, so if you're pulling hard and it doesn't come out, take it out of the right side first, then, because you don't want to damage this. Daughter Eleanor made a St. Patrick's Day. Looks awesome. Have the old and the new. Always good to compare. I already tell I need to put some connectors on the new one. This one doesn't look too bad. Hopefully it wasn't just a tubing leak. Too late now. Came with a bag of these connectors for the transmission lines, so just find the ones that match your old one and put them in there. I recommend buying your radiator at O'Reilly. I am not associated with O'Reilly, but they come with a lifetime warranty. This one was from 2010, and I got this one for free. So if you're buying a new radiator, just go tell them your make, model, and it'll come with a warranty, and then you just give them your phone number and then you get a free radiator next time. But hopefully it doesn't happen too often, but if you keep your Jeep more than 10 years, it's a free radiator. Now we put the old radiator back in reverse. I'll let you know if there's any snags. I went ahead and loosened up that bolt a little bit more, just so it'll be easier to slip on, and we'll see how it goes. So be sure to reattach this line to this top bolt on the radiator before putting the fan cover back on. I will say using this to hand tighten all the bolts first was key, and this using the extension on the socket to get that bolt at the very bottom really helped get it in. So I lost a piece on the back of this bolt, but I just used another washer and nut and tightened it on there to get that one secure. These I'm tightening with a crescent wrench. I waited till after I put on the radiator and fan cover, just so that it would fit in the car easier. But so far so good. Got all tubing back attached. It's looking good, guys. We put in the overflow tank and add the coolant next. We're in. And reattach. Yeah, reattach this hose. I'm missing a clamp for this. I'm gonna get a clamp. Overflow tank. We're done. Now I just need to do the coolant. I recommend using the pre-mixed version. I tried using the concentrate and I screwed everything up, so I'm just going to use this. Turning on the car. Let's see how she's looking. Any leaks? No leaks up top. Fans on pipe. We're good. That's how you change a radiator on a Jeep Wrangler. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Always we'll see you later. Your coolant properly. I'm currently sitting in line for the recycle center Oh my goodness, I have three 1-gallon jugs of coolant, and I am number 37 in line. So I'm doing my part, guys. Make sure and do yours. Save the planet. Peace.